Hey y'all. I just finished meditating right here in my car. I came to the park and I walked and I thought I was gonna like find a tree or something and sit there and meditate, but I don't know, something was just like, go to your car. So I came to my car and I sat right here, because you can meditate anywhere. You can meditate anywhere in any position as long as you are just comfortable. So I sat here in the driver's seat and meditated. And as I was meditating, it's like so when you meditate, you're supposed to be, Abraham Hicks says, like, you're an observer of your thoughts. And so as I was meditating, a lot of people don't meditate or feel like they can't meditate or don't know how to meditate because they feel like their thoughts are running everywhere. But it's like, that's the point of meditating, is to quiet your mind over time, though. So it's not going to happen when you first start meditating. It takes practice to kind of get into this space of a quieted mind. And so as I was meditating, I realized, like, towards the end of the meditation, because when I first started, y'all, my thoughts were just like everywhere. Like, my eyes were like, you know how you can feel your eyes like doing that little like that fluttering blinking, and that's how you know, like, your thoughts are just everywhere. And so I was like, okay. And when that happens to me, it's so frustrating. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even about to meditate. But today, something just told me, like, okay, don't just say it's over. Don't automatically give up the meditation. Just open your eyes and relax. Because it felt better to open my eyes versus forcing myself to keep my eyes closed and just allowing my thoughts and everything to just kind of go crazy. And I was just like, I can't, I need out of my head, I gotta open my eyes, and also I had the realization, like, when you meditate, you cannot be afraid of the dark, because when you close your eyes, for most people anyway, it's darkness until you really get into the flow of the meditation with your eyes closed. And so anyway, I opened my eyes and I still just sat here. I sat as still as possible in the same spot. Like, nothing changed on me. I literally just popped my eyes open because it felt better. And that's also learning to follow your own path of least resistance. Like, don't try to force things. So, like, if your eyes are fluttering and you feel like your thoughts are just all over the place, just open your eyes for a second. That too is meditation, just in a different form. So I just tried to stay really still with my eyes popped open. And slowly, because I kind of stayed in that meditative state, my eyes began to close again. And so I just went with the flow and allowed them to close again. And my thoughts were still all over the place that second time, but it was a little bit better. Like, it felt more comfortable to keep my eyes closed. And for my thoughts, I literally felt my thoughts like slowing down, as I was just able to kind of just breathe through all the commotion that was going on when I first went into the meditation. So I kind of popped my eyes open and closed on and off for about, I would say, I don't know, it felt like about 5 minutes through the meditation. And as I started to get into the groove of it and it started to feel really comfortable and really natural, my thoughts really started to slow down. I started to visualize myself, like I said, I'm at a park, but I started to visualize myself sitting at a park with children and all the children were just kind of playing in the park. It was just noise, laughter, kickball, it's like I was at a park full of children at recess. But the children were representative or representing were symbolic to my thoughts, right? So I had all these thoughts, all these children just running wild, doing their own thing, but just having a good time. And I was just kind of there sitting on a bench, just observing, just watching, and just kind of allowing myself to be drawn to whatever I was being drawn to. And so as I was being drawn to these different children playing and doing these different things, which are, again, my thoughts, right? So as I'm being drawn to these different thoughts in my meditation, I'm having these realizations, and I'm just seeing things, and just, I don't know, just observing my own thoughts. And so that was just kind of interesting for me. So I just wanted to share, and it was just fun to kind of have that metaphor of when you meditate, just kind of visualize, just be an observer. Remember to be an observer of your thoughts. Okay, so meditation is not always about just having just a quiet mind, just a still mind. Sometimes it's just being still in a mind that is just having thoughts coming in and out, just coming in and out. And so it's our job to just be the observer of these thoughts. And so it's kind of almost like an out-of-body experience. And I guess that's what happens sometimes when you go into a deep state of meditation, or like a deeper state of meditation, a more relaxed state. Because that's another thing that I noticed too, once I got deeper into it. And I only set my timer for 22 minutes. I don't think I said that, but yeah, I set my timer for 22 minutes. So all of this went on within these 22 minutes. I would say the first 5 or 10 minutes or so was kind of like rocky, as far as like me really trying to let go of stopping my thoughts, or trying to control my thoughts, and just kind of breathing and like, wait, I'm not here to control my thoughts, in this moment of meditation. I'm just here to kind of observe and look around, like being at a park with children, just watching all the kids play. So yeah, when I look at it from that perspective, it really brings more like, it feels better when I think about meditating on a daily basis for 22 minutes. It just feels better to allow myself to just observe my thoughts. Just observe my thoughts, not judge them, not try to fix them or stop them or change them, just simply observe them. And so that's what I learned today. And another thing that came up in my meditation is that for, I don't know how many days, I don't know if I want to say 7 days or 10 days or 20 days or whatever, I don't know, but I want to start now, because I'm setting the intention to meditate every single day, quiet meditation though. And no, I'm not new to meditation, but I feel like starting off this year, since we are, showing up for ourselves, I want to be intentional about quiet meditation, because like I said, there are different forms of meditation where you don't close your eyes, where you don't just sit quietly. It's music and all these other kinds. But I want to intentionally, for myself, set the intention to quietly meditate every single day for at least 22 minutes a day. And so I want to do that. And every time I meditate, I want to film like my thoughts afterwards, like how the meditation went. And so yeah, that's just what I want to do. So if you guys want to keep up with my meditation journey, just to see how it's helping me, and I know it's going to help me so much with my thoughts, because like lately my thoughts have been, and my mind has just been running wild, thoughts all over the place. And it's just like, girl, I've been finding myself like forgetting things lately, just things that aren't normally me, that has kind of just gotten a little bit out of whack. I know that it's because I have not been quietly meditating consistently like I should. So I want to do that, and I want to put it on here so that I can have you guys as my accountability partners, and also just for my life to run smoother, and for me to make sounder decisions, and for me to have more clarity just in life in general. I know that meditation is the key to that. So yeah, I'm going to be documenting, so follow along with that. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, please, and thank you. It is free to subscribe. So yeah, I think that's all I have for today when it comes to meditation. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to say, make sure that regardless if you're going to meditate for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, Abraham Hicks recommends 20 minutes a day at the very minimum. and the maximum. Actually, I've listened to several videos where she said, 20 minutes is good enough. So I like the number 22. I align with that. I was born on April 22nd. So 22 being a master number is just a number that connects with me. So that's why I choose 22 minutes. But however long you decide to meditate, be very sure that you set the intention for your meditation. Like, don't just go into it. Like, don't just be like, oh, let me meditate, set a timer and go into meditation. Like, set the intention to relax, to be an observer of your thoughts. Set the intention to be quiet and still and at peace and release tension and to just be in the present moment. And I say it's so important to set the intention because if you don't, I found myself anyway, my thoughts are more likely to just run wild for a longer period of time before I can actually, while I'm in the meditation, come to that moment of like, oh wait, let me not try to get control of my thoughts and let me just be an observer of my thoughts. It's like, I don't know, setting the intention works so much better when you go into it knowing that you are expecting to experience certain things. And so with that, I don't want to say set the intention for the experience, but set the intention to relax and to quiet your mind. I think that that's very important. So yeah, but yeah, if you want to follow my meditation journey, I'm going to document it. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. So until next time, sending you guys peace, love, and blessings. Again, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you and peace.